Good morning, good morning, good morning. Back here with another live trading video, making sure all of my metrics are okay on this stream. For some reason, my settings reset back to the other stuff, caused my stream to kind of clip out yesterday, but I believe I fixed that. We'll see. I did just update my OBS, so whatever. Sitting here watching MARPS. Both of these are extremely low floats. So MAPRS has 1.61 million in the float with a very low short interest. And then USEG also has a very low float with low short interest. And neither one of them have shelf registrations. They are sentimental moves on the oil stocks that we've seen go up, or the oil news. They said that they're going to be increasing oil output. So pretty much the energy sector and the oil sector are getting some nice moves. But these two are following that sentiment. So I'm going to see if they can set up very good for us today on the open. Right now they're playing around in this little range. This one is 869 down here to the 750 level. It started going quite flat for a little bit, so I kind of eased off of it just to, I didn't want to get in early or anything. I got tempted. It was definitely very, very tempting, but I'm going to wait until the open to see what this thing can do. But these are the two that are on the scanner to explode. All right, all right, all right. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Traded MXC yesterday. Let me see if it's an energy stock as well. Coming down there to making this nice double bottom down here. Very low volume though. I can't touch that with that type of volume. This one finding a new head up here at the 840 level. We'll see if it plays within this range. It looks like see, the range opened up, boom, 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 and then now it's tightening down. So we wanna trade while the range is open during the intraday when it starts to open up. But right now it's not looking great. We'll see how much this sentiment can push these little low floats. Usage had 3 to 4 million in the floats, only up 21%. So MARPS will pretty much have the greatest chance to really open up. It's a higher price, more volume, and lower float. So lower supply to demand. But we will see. I'm gonna be looking for those multi-confirmation points. We want confirmation points to overlap for entries. Let me go ahead and look at this daily chart out here. The price right now is at the 831, so it is up here. It's got a top up here, so it may actually end up rejecting off this top to begin the day, or it may not. You never know. It's got news, catalyst, and a low float. It may just rip right through that $9 level. It's got a little range right there of resistance. And it is got some supports down here of whole dollars. So I would say with this type of float, it could dive down to the 8, could dive down to the 750. But if it does that, it will be red on the day. So yeah, I want to see this thing come back green and get and start holding some of these levels. Let's go look at that other one, usage. It is at the 567 right now. So where's the 567? 567 about right there. Okay. So it's got a little top here at the 792. A little bit of support down here at the 563s if it can hold in this range. I don't know. This one has the potential, but it does give back gains a lot. So we'll just have to see on usage. It does have that nice sentiment behind it, but I don't know. I don't know if it can get up and get going. The SPY is back up to the 430s. Came off this low. It had to get a little bit of a rebound before it continues down. Got a little breakout there, didn't go far. Let's see if it pulls back under this 840 level. Back down under the 30s. Trying to hold that 40. Right, there's a 30s. So it is closing down this range a little bit. Got these lows down here. We got 2 levels of support. Just riding that 9 EMA right now. Resistance, support. Right through there. And we got 875 up there. Okay. So this one's closing its range down. Usage is at the bottom of its range as well. It has touched this 1, 2, 3 times, but still it does not have that upward trend anymore. Not just yet. They have to let it open and see where the new high is. If it just rips through the pre-market highs, oh well, it will just go without me on that first 1 to 5 minutes. This one, same thing. If it just rips, we'll just wait for a descend. But they both are moving on sentiment and not actual news on this actual ticker. So we'll see how much sentiment can push it. Got about 15 minutes to the bell. USEG retesting that bottom, pushing on down there. Pushing through that 15-minute 9 EMA at the 560s. Not looking too good. Even if it pops up, I would like to see it consolidate a bit. Good morning, One Life. Watching these two sentimental movers, USEG and MARPS. They're moving. The oil companies got some pretty good news. Um, they're supposed to be ramping up their production in November. So these are just some sentimental moves on low floats. MARAPS has a float of 1.61 million. And then usage or whatever this thing is, USEG has a float of about 3 to 4 million, but they're both moving on sentiment. So I don't know how strong that sentiment will be today. So I'm going to be kind of cautious because the tickers themselves don't actually have news. And plus, this range has really tightened down now coming into the open. It was kind of bounced up here from the 640 up to the $8, and then from 8 all the way up to the 840s. So it's kind of tightening down now, and I'm expecting this range to get even tighter. It may explode on the open, but I'm not interested in being in on that, because if it does that, I'll just wait for it to sink back down. Right now on the daily chart, what we looked at earlier, it's got a $9 resistance level up there. It's got a little bit of resistance right there at the 872, but I want to see it start holding the $8 or the 750. I'm not going to enter here. I would like to see it start holding that 8 up. If it crashes down at open, to start just holding around this level and not just give all its gains back. But if the plan doesn't work out, that's okay. USEG. About 10 minutes to the bell. Let's get it going. I do like the way that it's setting up for a fall, though. 750 level will be a beautiful bounce on this one. I don't know. I'm not into buying the bounce on such a tight little sideways movement on the 15. They can easily bounce on down. This one's working its way below the 9 EMA at that 563 level. Not looking too good. So I'm just going to have to wait today for some better looking things to come up. Getting pushed on down through the floor. I've seen this strategy a couple of times where people will wait for this thing to fall like this. And before they open, if it's already moving down, they'll go ahead and take a position and just literally sell at VWAP. But that is a 20-cent move, so but it's a very risky play buying already before the open in anticipation for a small pop back up here to VWAP, because it could just dive down here to the 200 moving average. I've never used that strategy, but I've seen people use it. So risky business, but it can be profitable depending on how you manage your risk there. That's a big assumption, especially on a sentimental stock like this that looks like it wants to break back down and see if it can test these lows here. Will it break down to $8? So I had already marked that $8 as support. Got about 10 minutes to the bell. Breaking on down, cracking at 8. Usage is also cracked down, so both of these sentimental stocks not looking too good. And the reason that I'm probably not just gonna jump into them is because both of these are on the same sentiment, having the same action going down. Let's see what oil is doing out here. Oil is grinding up. Hmm. Under the 5-minute EMA and under the 15-minute EMA. Not looking good. This one's about to crack it down. The 15-minute EMA is at the 784. I don't know if it has the strength to hold it up. But it kind of looks like a double bottom right there. But with this being a bigger red candle coming down to that double bottom, I am not confident that it will be able to hold up. Got about 7 minutes to the open. Trying to hold up those 90s. See 90 on the bid. Looking for bigger sizes over here. There's a hidden position right there. It just has a 1 in there. Let's see, where are the big boys at? I saw a 10,000 share position. So a position is building there at the $8. 5 minutes left to the open. Any big positions down here? Not really seeing any. Tuesday. As of right now, I do not like a USEG. MARPS coming back up and trying to get back out of there. Trying his hardest. It did kind of double bottom there at the 780s, but that's a weird number to double bottom on. Still not trusting it. That 15-minute candle will close in 4 minutes. Having some trouble holding up that 8. Scarface, what's up, man? Well, I almost lost my voice saying your name. Oh man, it is time to play ball. I don't like either one of these, but they are stupid low floats. They're the only thing that's on the scanner, so I'm gonna just watch them and see what kind of sentimental moves they can make. Can they get up and start getting going? If MARPS can start going towards $10, that would be fantastic. But it's gotta, and USEG just has a nice little trend down now that it's gotta fight. Let me draw that trend line there. It's kind of hard to draw this trend line because it's not another. I like for it to do another attempt up here, but let's put one in there. Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't know if that'll hold up. And we got this one struggling to get back over the 8s. And the ask is under the 8, so they got to push through this ask and through this 15,000 position right there. So it's a lot of work it's got to do. All right. One minute left to the open. Not rushing into anything today. These are sentimental moves. So unless they give a perfect setup, I'm just gonna watch them do what they do. Neither one of them have shelf registrations, by the way. Will they dive on through this 775 area. 15 seconds. Let's get it. I got my TD Ameritrade pulled up, so y'all might hear that bell, so don't let it scare you. All right, MARPS. Got a little pop there. Sentimental moves not holding up. Bounced off that bottom right there. Made that lower low. Good morning, Donnell. Lower low. Let it play a little bit and see if it can open up for some trades. Wow, slashing down there through that 75. How low can you go? A lot of short pushing right here. Look at ADTX real quick and see what news is on that. ADTX signs a transaction agreement to acquire AI Pharma, rights holder of antiviral tablet Avigin, Requinos, and Quifenda, used in treatment of over 1.5 million COVID-19 patients outside the U.S. All right. So everything else is faded. REI, no news on today. I believe this is a sentimental movement as well. Yeah, it's energy, ring energy. But we saw what happened with the other two energies. We will see what wants to stay green on the day. Bounce off of that bottom there. I'm gonna watch this one. See if it can break down this bottom of the 750 before I expend any money anywhere else. 33%, and it's fighting to stay over the $2. Barely moving out. Just got to start getting bought up. Can it extend up to the, really the 225 would be great, and then come down? That would be quite an extension. What happened to MARPS? Again, just not getting that move that it wants. Trying to hold above that 15-minute 9 EMA there of the 783. Nice little hold point, double bottom there. But I want to see it get up and get out. It needs to explode. ADTX again coming down to that $2 level. All these energy stocks were looking good pre-market, but getting some hits. What's up, Daniel B? Getting some hits out here. $2.05. Yeah, that thing's struggling. MARPS. Trying once again to get up and get out of there. Shorts are hammering it though. Look at this volume candle, how big that red is. It's green right now, but it's going red to green, red to green. If it closes red, that's not going to be a good sign. What's up, One Life? Oh yeah, One Life's been in here. Okay. So it's holding a little bit. Trying to hold up that 8. Going from red to green, red to green, red to green. It's got about, how many minutes does it have on this 15-minute candle? 15? Nah, that can't be right. 45 will be the next close, so we'll see. Good morning, MSEC. Out here watching these things, trying to see what's going to move up. Usage popping back up there. I don't like that one. This is my favorite, but it just isn't giving a pattern that I like. Looks okay right here, though, holding at 8 now. Can I limit my risk on this one? I believe I can. I'm going to take a small position to see if it can get out of here. If possible, but now the 15 minutes telling me no. It's gotta continue telling me yes. It's got until the 45 to close this candle. It's trying to hold up that 9 EMA, which it keeps doing a little bit, but I don't know if it can hold. I want to see it back above that 8. Just not giving it to us. Get that 8 back up there, boy. Get that 8 back up there. Struggling. Yeah, I'm not going to enter here. It's struggling a little bit too much to the downside. Let's look at ADX. This one came down, tapped the $2. Very small range here. It opened from the 189, went up here to the 213, and just giving a little bounce down there. REA also on the move. Okay, so this thing's held up for quite a bit of a time. I believe I'm going to take a small position on this one. It continues to hold, get over the 8, and then fail. What's wrong with it? There's the 8 again. Just not being able to hold it on the bid. Maybe I need to practice some patience here. Yeah, look how flip-floppy that is. Yeah. It's got 5 minutes left on this candle. Yeah, and I'm still seeing this flat pattern here. I'm not really seeing an upward trend, so I'm gonna let it form that trend first. REI moved from the 370 up to the $4, so a nice 30-cent rip. ADXT possible bounce off the 200. Let's see. Yeah, there is a possibility of that. Yep. It may not even make it up there though. With the way this acting right now, it may go ahead and crack down 2 and start going down. Hey, there it is. There was the blast off. All right, so we're getting some action out here, but it's still within this channel. So it may give some back and forth action up and down. Tried to get up there to that pre-market high. Let's see what it wants to do here. Still right in this channel. Want to see some higher lows form. So we got a low here of the 750. We got another low here that it bounced off of. So I want to see some higher lows form. Yeah, ADTX is going on down. I don't really like that one. Cracking back under the $2. REI cracking back. So yeah, I believe we're watching the right one here. If it can form some some lower lows, even if it tests pre-market highs, it really doesn't matter as long as it gives us those higher lows. I mean, like it wants to test that pre-market high. Got it, tested it. Got a little bit of resistance there. Can it get through it and pull back for us? Big pullback there. Gotta hold it up. Still trading within this range. Come on. Woo, big pullbacks there. Okay, let's see if it can form a higher low somewhere down here without this short pressure. So it's tested that pre-market high, double topped up there, then another touch, then another touch. So we got 3. So this is some pretty strong resistance up there at that 870. It's got a 30 seconds to close this 5-minute candle. On my daily chart, this is the lines that I had marked off for it up here. I want to see it hold above this 750. Um, with the movements that it's given now, that's what I want to see, that support start to hold up. But yeah, I had that resistance marked off earlier, and it hit that resistance and came right back down. So we'll see what it wants to do throughout. Getting a little red candle on the 15-minute. Can it hold up this $8? Is pretty much the point right now. Can it start kind of gathering around that 8? REI had a nice little drop down there. No news on today. I don't think I looked REI up. REI had a shelf registration back in 2020. Shares float on REI is 68.91 million. According to FinViz, let's check over here at Yahoo Finance says 72 million in the float. So 68 to 72 million. Go ahead and add that up. Add that in my notes. 68 to 72 million. With the shelf from 2020. And what else did I need to see? Okay, and there's a large short percentage on this one too. People are willing to short this one. Heavy. Heavy, heavy. So let me put that in the notes. High short interest. Okay, back out here to MARPS, making that what looks like a higher low right now, but we'll see. Still trading within this little range. ADTX just struggling around at $2 right now. Came down and gave a dip. The risk could be 5 cents here. 5 cents, and then look for a breakout on this break of VWAP, possibly. VWAP is at the 198, but it's above that, so it's already broken VWAP. It just didn't push away from it like we're used to seeing. This little flat line here was at the 825. Looks like it has a nice level of resistance there now. 825 there. Let's see if they can hold above that. Ooh, big snatch back down to that 823 level. Big snatch down. Looks like some heavy shorts coming in. Let's look at the bid and ask here. 825. Can we see this ask start moving down to the 29s? 35s. Can it get under the 30s? 34s. 31s. 30s. Will it push it into the 29s? 30. So holding that 30 on the ask. There's a 29 on the ask. So yeah, not looking too good there. Let's see if it can hold that 25 that we're looking at. Breaking down to 25. So it's already had these levels down here. This it double checked down here. If it makes it back down there, it's probably going to be a big sign of weakness for a continuation further down. This one gained 3 cents. That's going to be a grinder. This one's at the 408. So this one ripped out from the 401 up almost 10 cents, I guess, 9 cents. Trying to hold that 25 up, but I believe it's going to have to test down again. ADTX back to the $2. Trying to go back under it. I really don't like that one. REI. Finding a little top up there as well. Okay. Cracking back below that 25 level there. It's a struggle point. That's a $0.25 resistance or support that's becoming resistance. Back above the 25. This thing does not want to go down. $15-minute not looking too good though. Cracking the 20. See the 19s there, 17s. All right. So let's see what else we got here. REI pushing back up there. Let's look on the daily chart for REI. $336. It's already past that. $350. $375. It's about $1 rip for an energy stock. ADTX. Back above that $2 level. Could risk what? Like 10 cents there. Double topping. Yeah, I'm not too interested in that kind of move. Moved up 7 cents. That's just not what I'm looking for. This one's still struggling up here around that 410. Will it get shorted into? double topping there. Will it fall below the 409? 409. Can we see the 408s? $11,000 position up there at the 410. That's got to be a seller sitting up there. See if it'll pop through that 410 here. $11,000 share position out the 405. 14,000 positions. So there's some big positions sitting out here. See if it can clip through. If it clips through the 11, once it hits that 15, it's going to be bad news. ADTX just grinding slowly. What is this one? TISI. Team Inc. eyes best day in over 6 months on a contract with win from Chevron. So I got a contract with Chevron. Okay. What is Chevron doing with them? Chevron grants upstream mechanical inspection and integrity contract to team. So they're they're doing mechanical inspections and integrity. Okay. Mechanical inspections. The daily chart on that one looks absolutely nasty though. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Okay, REI still struggling up here, getting very heavy, giving shorts plenty of time to enter up here. ADTX still grinding up. Whatever happened to MARPS? Oh my goodness. Wow, that thing dumped off hard. Yep, that sentiment could not hold it up. Okay. Donnell says speculative buy MARPS at 850, looking for exit around the 821. Yeah, let's see. 853. Yeah. If you're talking about a short position, yeah, that would have been great. Definitely dumped off there. REI also gave a nice movement down. ADTX, again, a nice chopper. See if it can double bottom down here on the, I really don't want it to go back below the 2. I really don't. That will be a problem. $203. So it's having problems even moving 7 cents. Donnell looked for a breakout 853, but had to exit at 22. Oh, got you. So yeah, breakouts are not working, man. Breakouts are not working. I promise you they're not. I used to play breakouts so much. Boy, I'm so glad you took that exit though. Oh my goodness. Praise, praise, praise for understanding risk management. Good job, Donnell. Even though you took a loss, you cut the loss. Cut the loss. All right, REI. can it start holding up here? ADTX back up there to that top of the 214. It's the resistance level. It looks like it wants to be a grinder. I really don't like these types of stocks that grind around. They can chop you out very easily. Yep, not my type of motion. All right, let's look at REI and see if it can start holding some levels. Yep, that's how I am, man. I want to be right away. If I'm wrong, let me be wrong right away, cause I can always re-enter. Like, all right, so kind of forming a little nice little pattern here. Got this top side of the $4 that needs to kind of start holding. So I'll look at this for support and see if it can kind of just start holding around this level and stay above VWAP. And but it's already kind of extended, so if it dumps off, oh well. But I would like to see it kind of test back around this $4 level and hold it. ADTX. I just don't like it because it just pauses. It'll get up there and just pause at a certain price. Look at that. Look at all that battle going on in between cents. All right, let's check this one. $4 getting pushed into. Can it start holding around that $4 level? It's got 13 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. A lot of work to do. This one snapped back down. Let's see if it goes red here through that 210 is the breakdown point. 210 getting hit. Can we see 209s on the bid? Start to hold here. There's some pretty nice positions here at the 210. 15,000 shares there, but I believe they're going to get pushed through. Look at all these huge sizes over here on the ask. I believe that 210 is about to get cracked. Look at, they're just sizing in. It's about to be bad news. Boy, that 211 is holding on with tooth and nail, man. 211s. They need to knock down these two. This is a stack at 211. I think the biggest stack that they show on Street Smart Edge is a 3 stack of positions at one price. The size is building here at the 210. So if it cracks, it's gonna crack big through this 16,000 share position there. 210. Let's see this crack. Look at these. Ooh, if it cracks, it's gonna go hard. Ooh, cracking. Got a little pop back. Okay, so they're holding, man. They're holding that 210. Dangerous, dangerous. I don't like the 15-minute though. TISI was a Chevron news. They got a contract to do mechanical inspections on that. REI pulling back up there a little bit. Want to see it start holding this $4 level. It tested VWAP here. It's looking like it's going to become a chopper. Yeah, Daniel B. This market has not been friendly to people that you know, like to try to make logic of the market. There's no logic out here. You got to put your brain away. You got to just trade without anything. No emotion, nothing. You just hope. Oh, what is the SPY doing today? I haven't even looked. SPY bounced back up, hit that 200 moving average on the 5 minute, broke the 200 moving average on the 15 minute. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see what the DIA is doing. This one's rebounding a little bit as well. Pretty much the same pattern. How's Facebook doing? Facebook got hacked yesterday. Let's see how they're doing. They rebound. Let's see. They took a drop from the 340s down here to the 325s. Not looking great. ADTX. Let's see if this thing can curl back over. 402. It's moving within the pennies now. Not a lot of good movement. This one's got 11 minutes left on that 15-minute candle. ADTX. Trying to get back over that 210. Big position there. Again, that 210 is just a nice little struggle point for it. All that size at the 210 and couldn't get through there. They about to get pushed through the floor. 41,000 at the 210. Insanity. Shorts are not having it. Let's see, the 205 is VWAP right now. If it breaks that, it's gonna go ahead and head on down. This one ended up not being able to hold that $4, getting away from that $4 on REI. ADTX, man. Last one. Did I see if this one had a shelf registration? ADTX. Shelf registration for 3 months ago. Don't know if they enacted it already. Let me go back and look in here. Looks like they did enact it right here. Let's see, September, yeah. So it gapped up here, probably halted at the 200 and opened up down here. But that doesn't seem right because this stock is too cheap for them to enact a shelf on it. Usually they wait till it's like $15 and then they'll do the shelf and it'll open up at $8. But this is the only grinder we see still holding the scanner that is green on the day. So I'm waiting for this 15-minute. It's got about 5 minutes left on this candle. We'll see what it wants to do. Almost looks like a head and shoulders. It needs to break this 212. Can it break that 212 real quick? Okay, so now it's not a head and shoulders. Nice. Let's see what it wants to do in these last 5 minutes. REI got a big old pull back up. Let's see if it can start holding that $4. So 385. If we can get a higher low than the 385, we could have a nice little risk level here. But the 15-minute is just not in agreement with the plan. Okay, so now this low here is at the 395. Okay. Don't want to take this trade just yet. I've got 5 minutes on this 15-minute candle. ADTX trying to get back up there. Got back. But man, those shorts, man, taking those big positions up there. They're not playing. Barely getting out. This breakout was from the 213 up to the 216. So it's got to get going. Very small breakouts. Again, dropping below this point. Not looking good there. REI. Got about 4 minutes left on this candle. Okay. Will it push back below the 390? This one's touched this level 1, 2, 3 times and failed on all of them. So it's going to have to either hold above that level or go ahead and get down. Because those shorts are definitely in, ready to go down here. 22,000, 20,000, 14,000, 15,000, ready to go. Another little fake breakout or what? Got a little push through there. So this breakout was 16 cents up to the 18 cents. That's just, it's not what we're looking for. Okay, so we have 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Double top there. It needs to break that immediately that it just formed on that 5 minute. High is a 402. It needs to get through there. See the 403s very quickly. Getting some rejection after that double top. We need to see those 403s. Come on. Get that push through there. Oh, it did break it a little bit. High 402 by not even a cent. It broke it just a little bit. Okay, 1 minute left on this 5 minute candle. That one getting crushed. All right, 30 seconds left here. Will it push it back? This low here is the 393 support level. Will it come back down? Start to break that 95 down. Will it stay above the 195s here? Hmm. So it's looking quite heavy up here around this area. And the sizes keep getting bigger up here on the ask. 23,000 on the 213. Wow. Well, I saw that coming. See if they can continue pushing it down under the 206 is where it needs to head. Two oh seven's getting a bounce. 206s. We need to see those 205s for ultimate weakness. REI. Do I really want to take this one for a break of 4? Because it doesn't seem like it's going to be moving pretty fast. I had to hold it all day just to get 15 cents. $3.99. Trying to get back over that 4. Not seeing any kind of share size come in for those 4s. Can we get buyers at the $3.99? Volume still very low at the 3 at this level. It tipped the 4. You got burned on XENE. What is it doing today? Were you shorting it or going long, DB? Wow, they filed for a shelf and everything. It still went up. They filed for a shelf back on yesterday. They filed for a shelf. Long, yeah. Yep. I don't think this one's gonna end up opening up in this range, so I'm just gonna have to be very patient, not get tempted into anything that's not moving. ADTX coming on down there. Well, let's go look back at MRPS. Still checking the bottom of the ocean. USEG curling off of that 200, but still fighting a major downtrend. Wow. That thing broke every level that I had set for it to hold up. So, happens sometimes. Oh, you traded after hours? Oh man, I didn't know you traded after hours. Good morning, Jay Kratz. I didn't know you traded after hours, Daniel B. I thought you were an intraday trader. Intraday and pre-market. So now we're getting this little double bottom here, but we still doesn't look like we got a setup. Wasn't this green just a minute ago? Maybe it wasn't. I think it was green, but hey, time time can definitely make changes. So 10:30 is the next point to see where this thing lands. But it's got a little bit of consolidation there. ADTX ended up going on down. Ooh, will it crack down the 2? The 2 is where I didn't want to see it. It only moved out 18 cents. Ooh, punching the 2 in the mouth. Can we see it get back to the 1s? Ooh, there's a 199 very quickly. Well, glad I didn't take that trade. But REI is questionable. I could risk, what, 386 down here. Very small risk if it wants to continue higher. Let's see if it can come down and check any of these levels. It's coming down to the 9 EMA right now. 9 EMA is a 384. So we will see. Can it hold that 386 up? Give me 1 sec. I gotta take a call. All right, forming that little higher high there. It's got about 5 minutes left on this candle. Yeah, ADTX, I believe, did it have a shelf too, Donnell? I believe it did. Did I add any notes or anything to this? I did not. I just went out there and looked real quick. Yeah, it had a shelf registration from 3 months ago. So, yeah, it's gonna be acting weird. Did REI have one too? REI had a shelf from 2020. But I think it's maybe some opportunity on, oh, Grown popping back up there. Okay. What's the news on it today? Curiosity Inc. Media development of the first theatrical release, The Pirate Princess, a CGI animated feature and centerpiece of new intellectual property franchise. So a movie is being created. Okay. Anybody interested in the movie industry? Okay, so REI got about 5 more minutes left. About a 20 minute pump out. I mean 20 cent pump out. Ooh, that daily chart though. Woo. I don't know about all that. Okay, REI starting to pull back up. Let's see. For green on this candle would be the $4. So I'm liking it. Giving it a little bit of time to work. You ordered a Peloton treadmill for the wintertime? Nice. Get those miles in. Okay, so it's getting up there. Starting to like it, but it's snatching down. I want a good risk management here. Risk to reward. So 390 is the bottom right now for some support. 3 minutes left on this candle. Not really in love with this pattern, but okay. Probably play it a little bit just to see if it can get some off the top. Let's see. So the risk here will be the 89 cents. But it's still not showing me that it wants to stay up on the 15 minute. Very small range. Let's go look at Chrome. Chrome popped out from the 60 up to the 64, a 4 cent pop out there. Not really looking great, but I do like it better than REI. Let's go look at Chrome's statistics. No shelf registration. According to FinViz, has a float of 4.26 million. Um, According to Yahoo Finance, has a float of 10.29. So between 426 and 10.29, I don't know who's right. Let me go check the third reference. Okay, so yeah, 10 million in the float. Okay. Float. What is that short? Okay, so it's dipping back down there. Yep, so I'm really not liking anything right now. Let's see, MRA. This one kind of circling out down here. Wonder, can it make a move higher? Small move higher. Do I want to waste capital on this one? No, I don't. Usage. REI. Got some supports down here. 390 will be the out as of right now. 393. So 390. I may give it a shot just to stay above the 390s. Since it is riding up this wedge. But I want to see that 15-minute go show some green a little bit if it can. Getting a nice little push down there. '93s. So the selling volume has decreased now quite a bit from what it was. It's got 15 minutes on this one. It may start getting bought up. Let's see. I'll risk, if I risk the 86, that won't be much of a risk. So I think it'll be a good position if I risk that 86. What's up, Lauren? It's just not showing me any green on that 15. It broke all the bodies of these candles down. 385 is pretty much the all or nothing point. 385 right there. 389s support. Okay, starting to pull back up off of this level. So we can risk that 385, very small risk here. Still got a long time left on this 15-minute candle. It can absolutely dump if it wants to. Waiting and watching. Will it hold up this 390 level? Okay. Can it get back above the body of this candle here of the 396? Okay, pulling up there. Trying to get up there. Got plenty of support down there. Very low risk. I'll be risking from wherever it is, the 95 down to the 86, so about 10 cents of risk. Still not showing me green though. There's some green very quickly and then in and out. Still not trusting it here. Okay. Starting to like it. How much time does it have left? Still got 10 minutes. Let's see how it holds up at 396. 396. Barely moving since, man. Ah, I don't like this trade. See if it rejects. Keeps trying to get past that 4. Liking it more and more though. We still got 10 minutes. It can either reject, it can close this red, it can close this candle and then go red. It can do a lot of things in 10 minutes. It's probably gonna break this 4. Um, but I don't know the action after the break of the 4. There's some shorts coming back in. Will it crack back below the 96? Can we see the 97s on the bid? Okay, so I'm seeing buying pressure come in there a little bit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna play this one. Yep, and just risk the bottom of this 5-minute candle. I think I want to play this one. Do I really want to do this? Why is there so much hesitation? There it is. There's some buyers. Okay. So I'm gonna take there. And I'll risk down here to the 386 on this one. It's had plenty of time to do whatever it's gonna do. Bottom of this candle is a low of the 391. So I got my sale out there, 386. We'll see if it wants to push any higher. If it wants to crash, oh well. Held this point for quite a long time. Want to see if it can get any power up. Mm. Don't see any 401s. Okay, finally seeing some 401s. This double top here, high of the 401, needs to see that 402, 403 level. Okay, so this low is the 391. 391, 390, 389. So I got my low out there below this candle here. So that would be from my $4 down to the $3.90. That's a 10-cent risk here. Looking to see if any more buying pressure can come in there. $0.10 of risk. Come on, baby. Can we get those buyers above the 98? Is it not showing that over here? Four minutes left on this candle. I want to see those 98s pop up. Trying to hold around that 4 level. 402s. Got a double top up there, looks like on the 5-minute. 403, 403. Needs to break that. Usage popped back up there. I don't really like that one. What about MRSP or whatever that thing was? Nope. Okay. We'll stick over here to this one. Short stepping in there. One minute left on this candle. Can it hold up to 4? Couple seconds left. Can we get over that 98? Well, got a nice little transition there. Will I get stopped out down here? Risking 10 cents. just not giving me what I was looking for. $3.89 is the spot that I'm gonna be out right now. Not seeing anything else come up that'll help me, so probably gonna get stopped out. Break of the 90. Will it be able to flip back over the 95s? I'll be looking for a new out point here if it can push green. Need to see those 96s if possible. Nope, not gonna give it to me. 91. Almost got me. Break of the 90. There it is. What is that? $10? Yep. $11 there. Went green a little bit. Thought it could give me the move, risking that 10 cents there. Oh well. Usage. Anything else? Tizzy ended up fading. A lot of just faders. So it came down and checked on the 9. $3.90. Let's see if it'll fade through the 385. That's 3 tests on this level here. 1, 2, 3. Not really seeing much else. This one be closing up in 10 minutes. Carve popping up there. Carve, $19, huh? This one has a little bit wider range here. Carve, carve, carve. What do you want to do? Got 10 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. No news on today. Let's see, carve. Shelf registration for last month. Okay. See if we can get some winnings off of this thing. $10.51. Still got 9 minutes left. Let's see, where is this? So yeah, it can definitely do a little bit of a move up off of this 1922. Go ahead and set these levels up. Had a low 1939. Got a flat top there at the 2030. Resistance. Okay. See if we can play ball here. Eight minutes. Okay. Car float is 3.43 million. Let's check over here. Nothing else is reporting the float, so 3.4 million with the shelf. Great. Will car be something that can play ball today? SNPX also popping in there. These are just now getting some volume. SNPX, let me do that. No shelf registration. $2.99 in the float, 2.99 million. $4.77 million in the float. So between 3 and 5 million in the float with no shelf registration. Anyway, back out here to this one. So I'm getting some nice consolidation, closing up in 5 minutes. Pulling back into the body of this previous candle. Waiting for this 5 minute to close, or these 5 minutes to go. Four minutes left on this 15. No volume pouring in over here. Three minutes left. Bottom of this candle, low of the 880. Get a nice pull up there. Big old pull up there. 18. About to close this candle in 10 seconds, or no, it's got a minute left. All right. Will this be party time? I believe it is party time, isn't it? Whew. Sheesh. Slow down, buddy. All right, so that is ripping. Okay, about to close in just a few seconds. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take a little bit of risk here. If it can continue pushing, that would be amazing. Let's see, 43, 42. Looking for one more push out. Can we get those buyers over that 2050? Be taking quick profits here. Nah, I'll trade them. Just got to be the right setup. Looking to take quick profits over the top. Can we get the 70s to hold? Not seeing it. 75s, can get the 76s. Nice. Pop out there, taking some profit over the top. Can get any more. Nope. A little bit green here. Just a little bit. Come on. Pop out there. I take some more off over the 70. Come on, pop that 70. 72s, slowing down there, popping some off. Popping some there. Under that 50, I'm gonna probably have to jump. Taking all off there. I'm not trusting it. I'm gonna let it pull back some. It's a little bit more risky play there. All right, let's play up here. So I guess I took a small loss on that one. I get $11. I had to cut that. Loss. I was 10.99, but I cut the loss because I saw it diving on the bid and ask, so I went ahead and got out of there, waiting for a actual entry now. So I only lost $1 more. I did take some profit. That probably cut it down as well. Okay. So get a nice indecision candle. Where do you want to smash down to? On down. $10 left on this candle. If I don't see anything before 10:30, I'm gonna have to close it down. If it can't start powering back up, but I had to cut that loss there. I didn't want to take too much of a loss. Took 25 shares. Let me see. At the top, 25 shares right around this $20 level. Would kind of have been nasty on this dip. Okay, so it's like we're getting a little bottom here at the $19-20 there. We'll see if it can hold it up or not. Just saw the 27 very quickly. 2007, 2005. Okay, snapping down there. Okay, nice, nice. Still got 10 minutes left. Hopefully it doesn't form like head and shoulders up here at the 2075. Needs to just stay where it is. Big volume coming out there on the sell side on this 15-minute, catching up with the last red or last green bar over here. A couple of minutes left. I'm just not seeing any. Look how the numbers are falling over here on the bid. Like there are no big anything over here. 300, 400. There's just a couple of thousand. Where is the volume here? Very small numbers for movement. So I'm gonna be very careful on it. Of course, it doesn't take much to make money on this one. It's got a pretty wide range. It's got a 15-cent spread, 15-cent spread that is now closing down a little bit. This may be the last trade before 10:30. I don't wanna elongate it too long. But if it sets up, I am willing to take another stab if it sets up. Mm-hmm. 5 minutes left. Does it have some more down in it? If it does, oh well. We'll jump over here to this one. Is it getting any volume? Nah. Not even really trading. Okay, VWAP is at the 1968. 30 cents off of that. When the spread is close, so really when I look at a wide spread, I think of the danger of the entry and the exit. So if you're using market orders and the spread is wide, let's say if it's from 9.50 to $20, it's a 50-cent spread. If you're using market orders, the possibility of you getting filled anywhere in there is possible. You could get filled to the high side, you can get filled to the low side. If you're using limit orders with the wide spread, your limit orders can get jumped over. So it can literally, the price can just jump right over. You don't even get filled. And that's to the buy and the sell side. So I look at a wide spread as, okay, how dangerous is this entry when I hit my, now I use limit orders, but how dangerous is it for me to try to enter here? As the spread tightens, you have a better chance of getting the price that you want, the price that you actually see. So yeah, hopefully that explains. It's not really about how fast it's moving. It's about how the entries and exits will execute. So 5 minutes. Just trying to set up. Got 3 minutes left on this one. You always try to join the bid? Yeah, yeah. That's how my hotkeys are set up. Well, no, I join the ask because I want a direct fill. Because sometimes when I'm trading up there on the top side, if I get filled on the back test, I mean, I just some of these spreads are too wide to get filled on the back test. Like that trade that I just did on the top side of this, I wouldn't have got filled if I was trying to buy the bid. But I just buy the ask. But also I wait till the spread tightens down to buy the ask. So I make sure that I'm actually getting pretty close. I'll pay a higher price to get in. It's got 2 minutes left. $19. 1 minute left to the close of this 15-minute candle. We want to see it hold up that 1970. Can we get a bounce off of this level? Can we see it back up over the 20s? I'm still willing to play this, but I will play it with small share size. And right now, the 15-minute just doesn't look friendly. Getting a little bounce there. 30 seconds left on the close of this candle. Let's see. We have the body of this candle at the 20. Could buy high over the 20 just for confirmation. But I don't know. It may just snap down on me. I'm definitely going to size down, though. See what it wants to do. It's got the 1920s. Back under the VWAP now. Not looking too appetizing. Can it hold up those 70s? Seeing the 65 on the bid. Right now there's a 10-cent spread. 65 on the bid, 75 on the ask. What's the bottom of this? The bottom low is the 957. Throwing a little wick down there to the downside. So a little bit of indecision. They don't know which way they want to go, but they do know it's under VWAP and is struggling to hold that 5-minute 9 EMA. Yep. Yep. Well, they made the choice. They made that choice. Okay. SNPX still not trading the way I would like to see. Very, very low volume. Carve diving off there. All right. All right, so this one over here, trading with low volume. How do we want to play this? I could play from off the 1045. See if we can push up and just use this as a chill, bro. Come back down. Trying to make a plan. All right, 1045. Yeah. Support. All right, so let's see what it can do. Can it stay above the body of this previous candle? That one's pushing on down there. Not too interested in that anymore. But I am interested in this one. So I use 1045 as an out. Let's see if it can push back above the 50s. This is a slower mover as well. Much tighter spread. You can see this 48 here on the bid, 49 on the ask. Very tight spread. So you will get one of those prices. Definitely. There's a 53 on the ask. I don't like it right now. This one came down, double tapped here. It does have a shelf registration. And what else did it have on CARB? Successful financial education initiative. No kind of killer news on CARB. May use that 45 as an out. Moving very methodically. But I haven't seen this price get above the 50 on the bid. So it can definitely drop back down here to the 48 very quickly. Can we see those 49s? And also here you can see the sizing is also decreasing there. So I don't know. It's 10 minutes until I need to leave. I don't really see anything else that's moving the way I would like it. Can we see those 49s? Don't see any 49s yet. $45 on the bid. All right, I'm done. I don't like it. I don't like what just happened. It just pretty much blew me off. All right, so let's look at these realized gains and losses. Took some losses there on REI. 11 cents right there on that loss, 15 cents on this one. I did take a little bit of profit over the top on carve, but once it started dipping, I had to get out of there. I wasn't about to play with it. So today I am down $11.65. We will be back tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get out of this thing. If you guys are gonna continue trading, be careful. And is that it? Let's see. I believe that's it. All right, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button, and you can consider subscribing if you want to. And I will be back tomorrow morning. Of course, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are usually longer for me. Depends on how my contracts are looking. But yeah, that's it. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Thank you.